What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. I woke up at 5:40 this morning, and then I walked on the treadmill for 6 miles, and then I came upstairs and I did some stuff. What I do? I cleaned the sink. I had a leftover baked potato, and then I took a shower, and then I did some schoolwork. I always do less schoolwork than I wanted to today, so I say that every day, but because of saying that, you never actually know how much schoolwork I did. Um, but I will say that today I did like a pretty hefty amount of schoolwork. Like I did a good amount of schoolwork. Of course, I would have preferred to do more. I would have preferred to do all my schoolwork today. I don't know if that's possible, but like I want to do as much as I can, and I feel like if I set expectations high enough, I don't. I'm not sure. I don't really know what mindset to have that'll lead to. I don't know what the most productive mindset is, but what can you do really? But yeah, I did a pretty decent amount of schoolwork today. I did a whole like thing. Like I did like 5 things, and 4 of those things was one thing. So I did like I did one. I did 2 things really, but it was 5. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. My hair looks a little strange. It's because when I got out of the like if I'm not going outside that day, I just brush my hair back. Like it looks like I'm like a businessman. Like I have my hair slicked back. But before I go outside, like I had to take the bins in today because the trash was taken out, so I had to bring the bins in. So before that, I just kind of bring my hair down, and it kind of looks fine. Like it looks passable. Because when it's like back and it dries, it starts getting curly and it looks really weird. But that's why my hair is like a little unusual. But it's better than like when my hair's bad. Not the State of the Union, like a joint address to the Congress is happening. I don't know exactly what the difference is, because it just seems like a State of the Union. But yeah, I don't know. I watched a little bit of it. You know, he's certainly saying stuff. Um, and then yeah, nothing else is really going on. For dinner we had pizza today. We or pizza discounts today, so we had pizza. That was pretty good. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. I'm really happy with how my skin's looking. It was a little red today. I hope that doesn't continue. No, I did use a little more Vaseline on my face than normal last night, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I don't see why. Vaseline is like inert. Like it's not. You know, it's known for its lack of active ingredients. So I don't know why adding it would do anything with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm gonna try and wake up a little earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna try and exercise a little more tomorrow. I think that's a good idea. Um, yeah, because last night I went to bed at like 9, and I woke up at like 5:40. I want to go to bed at 8 tonight and wake up at like 4:40, or maybe even 5. But maybe that's a little unrealistic. But I'm definitely gonna try and wake up a little earlier so that I can exercise a little more. Because, oh God, like I started doing my schoolwork and then I for real took like a nap for 2 hours on my bed because I was so tired. I've been trying to get off caffeine a while ago. I can actually look on my phone. Okay, so I did just ask ChatGPT this, so this could be wrong, but on average, I was consuming 2.45 pieces of gum per day, and that's like, so each piece was 125 milligrams of caffeine, so that's around 300 milligrams of caffeine per day. How many milligrams of caffeine is in a cup of coffee? Really thought I was gonna chat GPT that. I could just look that up. And I'm just gonna use the AI answer anyway. 80 to 100 milligrams of coffee. So I was basically having 3 cups of coffee in the morning, with the frequency at which I was chewing this caffeine gum. And some days, I'd have a lot of caffeine gum. Way more than 3 or way more than 2.45. So there was that, but then on top of that, I would also drink coffee, or I'd also drink tea, and that's just a lot of caffeine. And so I'm a little tired, but I think going on sort of a tea break in regard to caffeine is pretty important. Caffeine's a lot of fun, and especially we're gonna make my face white again. Caffeine's a lot of fun, and especially when I consume a lot of caffeine before work, I think I'm like Jesus Christ of of being cashier at a sandwich shop. You know, I'm really the best to ever do it. I go on my phone. I'm like, guys, I'm so good at my job. You know, because I actually am doing quite well, and frankly, I probably am doing a little better than if I hadn't consumed like 700 milligrams of caffeine that morning. But it's also bad for you. You know, and I catch myself going to bed at like 9 or 10 some of those nights, and it's like, oh my god, I have to wake up at 5. Like, what am I doing? And it makes me feel like a crazy person. Like, it makes me feel like a tweaker. You know, like the you know. Um, so yeah, I'm just happy it's everything's a little less. Like everything's just a little less now. It's gonna finish that sentence, but that actually works. Everything's a little less now. Things are going okay. Um, and yeah, bye. Oh, also I fixed OBS. Um, if you remember, I recorded my video on my phone yesterday because like OBS wasn't working for some reason. It's because of the flat pack. I just need to have the flat pack update. Um, I'm so used to like updating my system via Peru and having OBS update that way that I'm not used to like having to deal with flat packs. I don't know. I might set up some sort of alias or something. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. It'll be a 2-command script. I'm gonna set up a alias. I'm gonna set up a command. Mm, no, I'm gonna set up an alias that'll run a script called update, and it's just gonna run Peru, and then it's gonna run Flatpak updates, just so then I can update everything at once. Yeah, bye. That's what I'm gonna do. Bye.